What? Hello, can you hear me? Are you okay? What is it? Don't be ridiculous, Kibbles. It's a human. Oh yeah, yuck. I can smell it now. Smells like a human. But you look like that! Oh, do be quiet. Are they alive? Of course it's alive. It's breathing, you imbecile. You guys hang out with each other? Are you sure? Because all y'all are very different. And already very mean. Why isn't it moving? Would you come on and give them some space? Move back a bit. Yes, stand back. Move out of my way. Let me have a proper look. I begin to come to. The Sphinx cat is standing over me as I open my eyes. We stare at each other for a moment while I try to take in what's happening. Are you sure it's a human? Is this one defective? Oh, I feel sick. I'm gonna puke. The cats watch me intently. Am I going insane? Ouch, my head. What is it chattering about? They're scared and confused. Let me talk to them. Human? Are you alright? What do you mean, let me talk to them? Is this normal? Is this natural for you? Do you naturally just... Trixie is so cute, though. Trixie's actually adorable. Do you naturally just talk to other humans? You just come up and you say, are you alright? And it answers? You! I remember! You took my catalog! Oh, but I gave it back to you. It's back in your pocket now. I tried to reach into my pocket and realized my hands were scratched to shreds. What the hell? Trixie! No, Trixie wasn't the yapper cat. This one was the yapper cat. Trixie, why'd you take it in the first place? Ow, 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 ow. What's wrong with my hands? I tried to stand. Ow, ow. My feet. What happened to me? Yeah, I guess that's from all the climbing. I told you it wasn't ready for that. What's that? Ready for what? Its anatomical structure is far too delicate. You know what? Floofy Butt is really out here taking care of me. Floofy Butt, you the one, bro. You the one. Okay? I'm just saying. You the bro. I tried to slow it down. Yeah, Floof, you try restraining a human who's that determined. It was like a margay. What? What is that? Its anatomical structure didn't seem that delicate to me. I was like, what? Doing what? You made your own way back to the beach. Okay, but that doesn't explain. True. You crawled, Kara. Kara? Kara? Who's Kara? That's not my name. Oh, wait, do ocelots not climb? It's a term of endearment. It is! It's an Irish thing. McMurphy. I get it now. Wait. How did the professor know you were Irish to name you McMurphy? Dude, the professor didn't even tell me that he'd been speaking to the cats. I'm gonna say it right now. It's inappropriate. Wait, I crawled? You sure did. Like a cat? Yup. All the way from the mountains? Like a bleeding mountain lion. Impressive. But why? Because you got the sickness. Oh my god, what does that even mean? Shh. Maybe you should sit down, human. We need to have a talk. Possibly a long talk. Yeah, possibly a very long talk, considering I didn't even question the fact that I'm speaking to you guys and you guys are speaking to me. Is the sickness just me being drunk? Tell me it's just me being drunk. Talk? Yes, that's right! Since when can cats talk? There you go. Took long enough. Oh, for goodness sake, since the dawn of time, how else do you think we communicate? I guess that's fair. Stop splitting whiskers, Major. You know full well what the human is saying. I think the revelation here, Kara, is that you can understand us. Yes, that too. Will someone please explain what the hell is going on here? Well, we don't fully understand everything ourselves. At least, not all the details of how this works. I think being stood in a forest, surrounded by a bunch of talking cats, is about as much detail as anybody would want. Sorry, real quick, McMurphy. The question is why? I don't understand. What other detail do you think I wouldn't want to know? I agree, and more to the point, we were rather hoping you would be able to help us. You are the scientist after all. What we do know is that the clock has started ticking for you. What? Sorry. What do you mean? Well, there's no easy way to say this to you, Kara. You'll be catified! No! It's terrible. I'll be what? Whether you help or not, you don't have a lot of time before... If I may. It would seem, and we are basing this on our experiences to date, that when a human manages to find themselves in what I believe you call the danger zone, they are vulnerable in ways that they previously were not. That is to say, you're screwed! Okay, Kibbles, you need to chill, alright? You're not helping! Don't make me... Whoa, Mountain Lion! There'll be no violence of any kind. Dude. You f***ing look like that and you want to hiss at me. I'm just saying. Forgive me for being a bit panicked here. The vulnerability to which Snooty Booty was referring is, simply put, if you are bitten or scratched by an elder cat within the danger zone, you will begin a process of change that ultimately will result in a full feline transition. So my question is, why the frick did you take me out to the danger zone? Huzzah! Hey Riot, good to see you. Catified. Oh my god, Kibbles is so weird. Kibbles is so weird! He's so funny. So, can you imagine just... So basically, you're telling me I'm a werecat? Wait, who said werecat earlier? Who said werecat earlier? Somebody said werecat earlier. I looked down, and in amongst the scratches on my right hand are two distinct puncture marks. The reality of my situation descends on me like a cold mist. Basically, meow Churty. Yes, my head is spinning. This is too much for me to take in. Take a breath now, Kara. You're not looking so good. What? Have I started to change? I feel my head for ears, furs. Everything seems to be normal. No, I just meant you're looking a bit shaky. Understandably so. These are the cutest little icons in the world. Take a few deep, steady breaths and calm myself enough to say, okay, so, why? How? What? Give me some data. What have you got so far? Look, we'll answer anything that we can. The truth is, we have more questions than answers ourselves. So, you said you need my help. What exactly would that entail? Well, finding our friends would be a start. Friends? What do you mean? There's not just 5 of you? The cats on this island, they're going missing. We don't know what's happening to them, but the body count is rising and we've hit a wall. Oh, shoot. A wall of ignorance, maybe. Really? How many times do I have to tell you? The Muellers are to blame. Muellers? Are they the danger zone cats? Nah, Floofy Butt, there's no need for name calling. Speaking of name calling, I'll remind you to call me Major, madam. But you're Floofy Butt. But you're my little Floofy Butt. Look, they can't help the way they are. It's lack of breeding, you know. What? What? Is he? Are you? Major Floofy Butt? Are you racist? Overbreeding, if you ask me. Again, Muellers? They're the elder cats, the island originals. They can't speak the way we can, hence the derogatory term Muellers. Oh, he racist! Oh, he racist! Oh, they racist! And how are they to blame exactly? Well, if I knew that, there would have been no need for this elaborate kidnapping. It's hardly proving to be a roaring success after all. Look, Kara, all we really know is that we are no longer safe on this island. The elders who live within the danger zone are hostile towards us. Not sure why, it's just always been that way. And now, because cats are being taken, nowhere else is safe either. Well, you guys are kind of, what is that word called? That word, guys, that word, you know, when you go on and you take over land that isn't yours. What is that word? Come on. Somebody. No. Colonizers! Yeah, you guys are colonizers. So I don't know what you're talking about. How'd you guys even come up here? You expect the occasional mishap. We live in an undomesticated world here, after all. But lately, cats have been disappearing almost every day. Even the last human we catified went missing. Okay, well, why don't you guys not catify me? Oh my god! Wait! Is that why you guys are hiring new researchers? And where does Professor Popper think that Professor Popper is hiding stuff from us? Professor Popper is hiding stuff from us. I'm sorry, what? Let's not open old wounds, Kibbles. Yes, onwards and upwards. Dude, first things first, this werecat thing? Catification. Transition! Whatever. How does it work? Time passes, then you transform into a cat. Yeah. Dude, Kibbles is so freaking fun. Yeah. Yeah. It's a gradual process. It's different for everyone, but you won't just turn overnight. The clock is ticking, however. The first side effect of the transition is being able to understand us. Well, some of us. Not the elders, obviously. Popper talks to the cats by getting blackout drunk? Dude, I'm not surprised if Popper's the villain here. Popper's the villain. I'm just saying. Not all the domestics either. Then you have the whole heightened senses thing. The increased agility, the crazy body hair stuff. No, not the body hair. Let's not worry the human with all the details just yet. Dude, both Floofy Butt and Kibbles are weird. I assume there's an antidote? Well, you assume wrong, Lily, because if there was, they wouldn't be warning you about it. Exactly. I'm afraid you're going to be disappointed in that assumption. Hang on. You said there was someone else who you'd put in this position. Well, let's hope you're a better bet than they were. I can't believe this. I can't believe this. So you did this on purpose? You did this on purpose. Y'all are messed up. Unfortunately, they weren't able to discover an antidote or get our friends back. I know where their notes are, though. Really? Trade. Dude, Kibbles is freaking weird. Bro, Kibbles is... Okay. I know that, like, the way I'm talking about Kibbles, I'm actually kind of already, like... But Kibbles is freaking weird. Huh? You help us, and I'll give you their progress reports. So, what do you say, Kara? Will you help us? Bro, if I say do not help the kid... what are my options here? Seriously, what is realistic? Dude is a freak. Yeah, exactly. Not much of a choice, really, is it? Afraid not. You did this on purpose. Okay, fine. So where do I start? Is there anything you can tell me that will help me track down your missing friends? Will no one listen to sense? Start with the Muellers, and I'll eat my hat if it doesn't end there too. You have a hat? Fluffy Butt, what does your hat look like? Don't mind him, he's set in his ways. We have every reason to believe the abductions take place in your part of the island. I'm telling you, it's Professor Popper. Professor Popper is the villain. Yes, nowhere near the danger zone or the elders. But also, why do you think that? Well, that doesn't make much sense, but I suppose nothing does around this place. Catalog starts beeping. Oh, my alarm. I have to get to work. You run along now. We don't want you arousing suspicions with your people. You can meet with us later. Why don't you want that, Snooty Booty? Why? Thank you for lurking. Why don't you want that? Hold on, I'm gonna be right back. I'm gonna go grab something real quick. Hold on. Desktop audio has been off this entire time and none of you guys said that? I'm glad you guys love my voice. You guys are terrible, by the way. None of y'all even said nothing. I'm so sorry. I have to eat. My body is in need. My body is in need. Okay, so my question is this, right? What do you mean you don't want arousing suspicions with your people? Like, wouldn't you think that you would want to know? You know? Wouldn't you want to ask them? Exactly. Why would it be? They don't want to tip someone off? Tip someone off of what? Oh, I guess it is happening in our part of town, right? I'll make sure those reports are in your tent before this evening. You're a crackhead. Thanks, Kata. You're 1 in a million. No, I'm not. You did this again, Earl. You did this with somebody else also. The thing is, the cats aren't talking. I'm turning. They're just normal cats talking amongst cats. The issue is I'm turning into one. I imagine the odds are far greater than that given your new health status. Go. And thanks from all of us. It's really sweet. Thank you. Not that I have a choice. You guys kind of like pushed that on me, but all right. Kinda true. After a rather painful journey, I'm very grateful to finally limp into camp. I have just enough time to get myself tidied up for work and am about to peel off my filthy pajamas when I hear my catalog beeping. I have a message, but I can't tell who it's from. It's not from any of the contacts that Professor Popper programmed into it. In fact, there's no contact information at all. Unknown number. Are you sure it is wise to trust everyone? Trust everyone? Anyone? What on earth does that mean? It means don't trust anyone, not even yourself. Who is this? There's a lot you don't know. Think carefully about who you confide in. Why don't you just tell me who I can't confide in? Like, why? Hello? Why need to be cryptic, huh? Just tell me. Oh, shit. Before I can think of a reply, the messages are gone and my catalog has no record of them. I don't have any time to think about this right now. I need to get ready. So I think it... I mean, obviously, it's a technological thing, right? Because you're seeing the little, like... I don't know. There's something going on here that has to do with Professor Popper for sure. That's why he gave me whiskey first. A simulation. It's pretty good. As soon as I'm presentable, I head over to the lab. I'm 10 minutes late. It doesn't give a good impression on my first morning. Oh, Lily, good to see you. I was beginning to worry. Did you oversleep on your first day? I'm terribly sorry, sir. I think the traveling and all the excitement of yesterday... take punctuality very seriously. There's cats in his office. In cages. He cuts across my apology. Not to worry, it's perfectly understandable. You'll find I'm quite relaxed about most things. As long as you get the work done, I don't much mind what hours you keep. Thank you, sir. So, shall we get started? My goodness! What on earth happened to you? You would know, huh, Professor Popper? You would know. He's looking at the scratches all over my hands. Or it's the couple. The one with the mean woman. The one who's actually caretakers. Because they would have access to them, you know? Oh, I fell and tried to save myself by grabbing onto a bush. I'm afraid I led you astray last night. Not everyone can take a double malt. Ha! Good one. How's the head this morning? Technically, feeling bad. But I promise you, I can usually take care of my liquor a little better than that. I decide it's easier to play along. Hi! A little bit fuzzy, but it won't affect my work, sir. I really oughtn't drink spirits on an empty stomach. Oh, true also. True also. I don't think we've eaten. I don't think he's given us any food at all. We gotta get those hands sorted out, though. They look pretty nasty to me. He goes to the tall metal cabinet in the corner and takes out a bottle and some cotton wool. He begins cleaning and tending to my hands while he talks. That's sweet. And suspicious. For today, I'd like you to help me with a few tasks around the lab to get the hang of things. But from tomorrow, I'll let you make your own choices about how best to carve up your time. Of course, you are primarily here to carry out your job as my research assistant. However, try to make the most of your time on the island. Once your work is completed, we'll be saying goodbye. This really is a once-in-a-lifetime opportunity, so don't waste it all in the lab, buddy. I have a feeling I won't be saying goodbye anytime soon. I'm gonna just say that. Naturally, I need your help around here, but I'd also like you to get your hands dirty with some field work. Make sure you spend time exploring the island. It's a beautiful place and there's a lot to see. You know what? I'm good. I did some exploring yesterday night. Take the time to get to know the cats. A full understanding of their behavior is crucial to our research. There's plenty to see and do. However, you must be careful not to overwork. Take regular rest and relaxation. We don't want you to burn yourself out now, do we? Bro, this guy's suspicious. I'll try to get the balance right. It's so funny too because I find him suspicious, but nothing he's said has actually been suspicious. I just feel like it's natural to be suspicious of him, right? But he's like, oh, by the way, take rest and relaxation. And immediately I'm like, that's suspicious. That's a spirit. So there you are. He's done a first-class job on my wounds and they aren't bothering me nearly as much. I spend the rest of the day with the professor, getting to know how the various pieces of equipment in the lab work, finding out where everything is, and learning some of the basic duties I will be performing routinely. Dude! Him and the crackhead cat actually do look alike, don't they? By the end of the day, I'm exhausted, and I make my way to my tent. I'm about to flop down on my bed when I see a package poking out from underneath it. It's reports that Kibbles promised to deliver. Oh, so it wasn't a dream? So this was real all this time? The cats were right. The previous person barely made a start on producing an antidote. I'm gutted and worried. What if I can't do any better? Will I just turn into a cat? Yep. I decide that's not an option and resolve to get going on my research into it tomorrow. My instincts tell me that the cats will be a good starting point. I have a feeling they know a lot more than they're prepared to tell me. Which is insane, because what the hell are they hiding from? What do they have to lose here? I need to gain their trust and see if I can get them to open up a bit. I'm sure I'll make more progress if I focus on one at a time. Ooh! Ooh! It's dating time! I'm optimistic that one-to-one sharing will prove fruitful. It's a small glimmer of hope. Tonight, I'm not fit for anything. I can barely even write in my journal before I fall asleep. Wow. Great. I actually woke up with no interruptions in the middle of the night. Perhaps getting a good starting point would be to get to know the cats a little better on a one-to-one basis. True. Who am I picking first? I bet I have to pick first.